This is how we started, and this is how we ended. In this video, I'll be showing you why we decided to call in our neighbor's big wheel loader to prepare a site for building an elevated hunting blind for less than 500 bucks. This will end up being a 3-part series, so to give you an idea of where this is going, this is another one of our $500 elevated huts we put up a few years ago. They work really well, and we had one more hut waiting for the right spot to be placed, and we finally picked out the location. But it needed to be cleaned up and prepared for the construction process, which I'll be covering in part 1. These first couple of random clips are just of my dad clearing out the spot. Originally, I was recording these clips to show why I'll be making tractor armor for our Kubota. I wasn't expecting this to be very interesting towards our elevated hunting stand project, but as projects go around here, I should have known better. But also, I'm going to be armoring up the front of our tractor because we are constantly breaking something when a branch or whatever breaks through the sheet metal and stabs vital organs of our machine. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing me develop, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Anyways, after the spot was mostly cleared out, we realized it'd be pointless to put up the stand with these dead ailanthus trees hovering just behind it, waiting for a windy day to come crashing down. So my dad got in there to chop them down instead. However, just about here my dad realizes these trees are pretty intertwined, and the brush is too thick to make an escape path in case cutting one tree down causes it to break above and come crashing down on him. With no good solution available, we decided to call it and call in the big machine. Our neighbor is a farmer, and he has this John Deere 644D wheel loader for use around his farm, and since sooner or later these trees would end up in this field anyways, it was an easy sell to get him to stop by. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video as he goes to town on these dead trees for us. I know it was really fun for my dad and I to watch him do this, so hopefully you enjoy it too. That worked perfectly for those.
What's that?
That worked perfectly for those.
We'll have to push them.
Yeah, this will be tricky. Yeah, I imagine. Woohoo! Timber. Better than a flipped over tractor. Better than a flipped over tractor. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, that wasn't even where he was working, it fell over. That is why my dad stopped using the chainsaw under there. Things were just gonna fall at random. Clap, clap, clap. Nice. One more. Oh. Last one. There we go. Now we just gotta clean up this little stuff that fell down here and we're good. That was a lot easier than us doing with the chainsaw. So much easier. Nice. We thought that rock wouldn't move. When you have a big enough tractor, it just comes right out of the way. Yeah, I wasn't sure either. It's pretty big. So this wraps up all we got done on this day, getting the area prepped and safe for constructing our $500 elevated hunting blind. And so far it hasn't cost us anything besides our time. In part 2, I'll be covering digging and setting the posts and some of the minor complications we had to work around. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the series.